2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union, home of the official University of Arizona debit card. Get yours today at hughesfcu.org/wildcat.
Coach, you had three receivers. Well, you have three outstanding receivers, and they all had outstanding games against USC on Saturday. I mean, how do you describe those three guys? Because, Jacob Cowling may be leading your team in receiving, but your other two guys could be just as well.
Yeah, I call them the fun bunch. Back in the day, the Redskins used to have those three guys that were just as productive as can be. And, they're awesome. They love rooting for the other guy. They make plays. They know that, hey, if the opportunity comes my way, I'm going to make the play. And if the opportunity goes to the other guy, then I'm going to root him on for making the play. But from T-Mac, from Dorian, Jacob, all three of them are continuing to have a great season. And there was plenty of yards we left out there.
At what point, we can take spring ball, we can take fall practice, the season so far, did Jaden DeLora and those three guys kind of get into sync?
I kind of think it's happened throughout the season. I would say spring ball everybody was just getting to know each other. Everybody was kind of all over the place and knowing what to do. Jacob Cowling just said to me today in my office, he's like, we're just finally feeling like everybody's completely now in sync on what we're trying to get done. And I think that it took time. Spring ball, summer, they had to do it on their own. And now in the fall, they're beginning to be more and more comfortable.
When you went back and looked at the film of the USC game, your defense made the Trojans work. They had to work hard to get downfield, to get their points, etc. How much can you use that teaching-wise with your guys? Yeah,
they ran 83 plays or so in the game. And it was a lot of 3 plays to get a first down. And that's a great sign. And if we could, get them knocked back a little bit more on second down and make the third downs a little bit harder, that would have been great. I think that the fact of the matter is that in this situation that they wound up, the defense is learning and getting more confident, and now we got to just take the ball away.
When you talked about some of your individual defensive players this week, I kept thinking to myself, well, he's a freshman. How tough is it to be a true freshman college football defensive player?
It's hard, and you're going against Lincoln Riley and Chip Kelly and Dillingham at Oregon and all these guys that are really, really good offensive coaches. Obviously coming up, Andy Ludwig this week, who's a phenomenal offensive coach, and then Kalen DeBoer, the number 1 offense in the Pac-12. And each week, more freshmen are playing, and they're playing against these really, really good offensive coaches with really, really good offensive players. But they're getting experience, and they're getting better.
All right, you got Utah this week. Could I just call this a typical Utah team?
Yeah. As I like to say, I hope that one day that our program looks like theirs. They are a model of consistency, and they're tough as nails. They're hard to play. They sell out their stadium, and it's going to be an incredible challenge for us.
All right, Cats and Utes Saturday, 4:30 Arizona time is kick at Rice Eccles.
2-Minute Drill with Jedd Fisch is presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. HughesFCU.org, insured by NCUA.
By being a Hughes member, I learned to be a lot more careful with my money. I put a lot more into savings every paycheck that I get. I've gotten a secure credit card to help build my credit score. They taught me a lot about savings, what to do in case of emergency. I'm more prepared for my future, thanks to Hughes.
Wildcat Nation, the desert is rising. Arizona football is rising. The Wildcats are rising. The time is now. Rise with us.